Alright, so we're gonna be talking about the difference between a J-arm Banshee and an A-arm Banshee. So that's an 87, first year of production, and 2000. That's a 2006 Banshee, last year of production in the US. So most say they're all the same, but they're definitely not the same. That one's got a lot of unique parts. Those parts are a bit better, but easier to find. So right off the bat, the frame is not the same. A-arm are not the same. Well, actually, they're J-arm. They're called J-arm on the them 87. That's the first difference. The caliper, the knuckle, the back plate, and the bracket are not the same. Brake line are not the same either. You can see the difference. The thumb throttle on an 87 and an 88 are actually thinner. It's hard to see, but those are actually hard to come by. If you can see, they're like a quarter inch smaller. That one's fatter. If you can compare here to here, they're definitely not the same. So the pegs are not the same. From 87 to 89, they came with no heel guards. So the pegs are different. They're a bit narrower and harder to get. So the 2006 got bigger pegs and heel guards. So the swing arm and the bearing carrier are not the same. The sprocket hub is not the same. Nuts are not the same either. Here's the difference. You can see it's not all the same. So that's a six bolt hub versus a 4 bolt. So the Tor bucks are actually not the same. If you can see, these ones are silver. That one doesn't have it, but usually they're black with plastic adjuster. When I'm talking about the adjuster, I'm talking about those little things. On the 87 and 88, they're actually plastics, a white plastic. So the cover is not the same either. You can see that's the later model. Later model. 87, 88 came with a rubber boot. 06 doesn't. The carb heater are not the same. Carbs on the 87 are not the same as a 06. So the wheel, I don't have the proper wheel on it, but I do have the original one. So these are the 87. If you can see, it's like a little lip. But now later model, they got the roll lip. See, roll lip. Tail light are not the same as a later model. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. The hubs are not the same either. They're different. See, the hub plate heater is not the same. Bigger holes, smaller hole. So there's a lot of different things on the earlier model and the later model. So these are less popular than these ones because of the J-arm frame. See the frame? It's not the same at all compared to that one. But that's to be expected. See, that's a low number 10,587, and that one is number 283,444. So that's a newer model though. See, that's one of the last 06 after they came 08. Another thing is different, the seat. If you can see how thin it is, how thicker it is. So another thing, only 87 and 88 got. It's not the same at all. So all part bolt on, every part, or you can take out the 87 and put it on the 06. But the parts on the 06 are better, like. Now another thing, it's not the same. Older model. If you can see, there's no emblem, but starting in 2001, I think, or 2002, they got the little Yamaha emblem. Yeah, that's about it. The wiring is not the same too. The CDI is not the same. If you can see, it's a round plug from 87 to 95 and 94. Then you got 2002 to 2012. So everything, like I say, you can take off the 87, put it on your 06. But I think that's about it. I think I cover everything. I almost forgot to mention, here in Canada, we got frame decal. See, that one was made in the second month of 87. And the 06 was made 11 of 05. So yeah, I think that's about it.